like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. And now, enjoy the stream from Darklycan81. Z out.
Oh, that's been a while.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, struggle ball boys. Welcome to the Darklycan81 live stream. Number 125, is it? Or 125?
125.
135, 125. Baz is always on my left or my right. I can never work it out, but there you go. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to that guy there, or that guy there. Other than that, hope you enjoy your week, weekend, or whatever happens. Thanks for joining us. Laters.
As I said, it would have been probably been up to about 1:30 by now, but with everything that's happened over the last couple of months, with being away and work and other stuff that's in the background kind of thing. Just try to get time to do these now, Dave. It's the last couple of months has just been mental, man.
What's your feelings, Baz?
One before the end of April, because I'll be away next week. I'll be away from Thursday.
Hope you enjoy your holiday, wherever you're going. Enjoy yourself.
Well, I'm going away for my birthday.
Buzz is going on an adventure. Buzz is going on an adventure.
So, well, I'm going away next week. Next Saturday, I'm going to go to what they cry is the biggest toy fair in Scotland, Dave. And then I'm going to go to the biggest car boot sale in Scotland as well.
So the week after, there'll be like a 12-hour live stream just to show some stuff.
Well, the amount of stuff that I've kind of picked up over the last couple of months, if I was to show everything off, it probably would last about 6-7 hours. Just showing stuff off.
Oh, yeah.
Because when I was speaking to you before I went away, our local game was closing down at the end of March. Yeah. Then we found out that our other game that's in Glenrothes, that is closing next weekend. So between the two, I've kind of been, they've had like 50% off, 20% off stuff. So I've just been picking up stuff that I've kind of had my eye on for a while, and then now it kind of went down to a nice price to finally pick up.
Crazy.
I pick up a few bits while I was away as well. And I did get an early birthday present as well.
I'm not saying nothing.
But no, everything's good on my end kind of thing, where this year we're just trying to get back to normal, Dave. Last year this time, and we had a lot on our plates with losing mum and all that kind of thing. So I'm just trying to be positive now.
Routine.
Is it last year? I wanted to go away last year, but with everything that happened, I didn't want to kind of leave because Dad was in a bad place last year.
Yeah.
But now he's more happier now, so it's like, I'm going to go away for the weekend. Just go away and enjoy myself. Let my hair up, or let my hair down, whatever they cry it. But I don't have much hair to do that. But no, everything's been great. Had a good time away.
No, that's fine.
Everyone got christened. Done a couple of toy hunts when I was there with my future nephew. That was
dangerous.
That was kind of a good experience because my brother-in-law's nephew, he's got that ADHD and autism.
Yeah.
And I met him just before Christmas. Lovely lad kind of thing. His gran and his mum says, I don't know how he would kind of, he doesn't like too much strangers, but he kind of took to my my nephew quite well. And the minute I showed him the collection, man, he actually basically turned into like a kid in a candy shop. He was so surprised because he collects Simpsons and Sonic and like the Minecraft stuff and all that. Some of the stuff that I've got, he doesn't know what it is.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. But he knows like the Star Wars and all that. And he was so over the moon. So when we went over there, that was the first thing he wanted to do was he went to Smith's, and basically they've got the same shops that we had over here, kind of thing, But
yeah,
it was just funny. It was like everything. He was going in and he was like, look at first thing he goes to is the Sonic. He was looking at all the Sonics to see if there was any new characters for that. Knew that the Simpsons have done like the action figures. He was looking at that to see what ones he didn't have, and knew they've done little. I think they must have come out in the last couple of months, but they've done like little 3-inch like vinyl figures as well.
Yeah.
He was looking at all that. It was quite, and then we've done a few charity shops and that. And
well, talking about Sonic, I know you mentioned a couple of weeks ago the Sonic person. Wave 2's just hit the shelves in the UK, which has got the old Robotnik, Knuckles with his gloves, Sonic with a gem, and Super Shadow or something. And then there's a Sonic and Super Shadow 2-pack has just come out, literally in the last 2-3 days. And they've just hit the shops for like Easter, so there you go.
So we've got Gerard in the chat, we've got Jumpy, and the other person, I believe that is my nephew. He's saying, "Hi, Uncle Barry and Dave."
Okay, I better be careful what I show off.
Yeah, you better be careful because I'll be getting it tomorrow probably. Not.
Right.
But,
Mystery guest in the chat. Hello. If you see anything, let me know. Let Baz know quite quick.
Oh, didn't he?
You know.
Because you'll do my head in, man.
Well, for that, I thought I'd catch up. Let's see.
I wouldn't have my nephew any other way, Dave, man.
Let's see. Since we did the last live stream, I have been to Costa del Sol, Spain for 11 days for my birthday / toy adventures. Bits picked up too much stuff, and I got 4 or 5 little bits to show off later. Came back in Birmingham City Centre. There's a big area called Tiffany Place or something like that, or Trinity Place.
Mm-hmm.
And literally the fire marshals and everything else has just said to the shops on like a certain day, I think it was the 24th or 25th, everything closes, nothing will be reopened, change all the padlocks, and everyone needs to get the stuff out ASAP. So they like the Oasis Market, the old like Virgin Megastore, shops have been there 50, 60 years, the old pubs there, it's all completely gone. It's all been boarded up, it's ridiculous. But the bad news is one of our friends, Dan, has got a shop in the Oasis Market.
Mm-hmm.
So when I got back off holiday, I was like half sorting my Toy Fair stuff out. And he was like, "Dave, what you doing?" I'm like, "Just sorting Toy Fair." I was like, "When's Toy Fair?" I'm like, "Just gone." I'm like, "Any tables left?" So I rang up a like Rigs and Pieces and there's no table, so you know, I gave him one of my tables, somebody else rang me up, I'm desperate for a bit of a pitch. So I ended up with like half a table at the Toy Fair just gone. So I weren't having my normal mega booth or anything like that. I've seen half of people there. I've seen like the big ZSR group and bits, they were already in the cafe. I didn't see them that more. It's my store's just obsolete, you know, in Baz.
Yeah.
I was more or less helping people out this time than selling. So then I did a few deals and picked a few stuff up, which I've got to show off as well, second haul. And then
I've just noticed that one of Jumpy's from and thing is are you taking a truck and a trailer then, Baz? I might have to. I might have
Then I
to.
went up to Smith's and a few bits just to treat myself because I haven't done it since my holiday and a few bits. And, like Baz, I've probably got another thousands of items off. I just chose odd random little bits from like my Smith's toy from yesterday's day, my birthday toy.
A lot of stuff, Dave, but some of it I've had to put away because I'm just kind of at the minute I'm like Salacious. I've kind of slightly run out of room.
Yeah, I ran out of room Baz ages ago.
But
perfectly honest, I got a load of. I was doing a load of things over the weekend, so I think next time you see me, my room will look completely mega different. All this was changed behind me. This is all completely changing. Everything's changing in the whole place. So there you go.
Kits from Gulperson used to treat Dave showing the Lego catalogue on livestream the other week. Encouraged me to get some. Oh, nice.
I jumped on Rum's live stream in Spain for the last 10-15 minutes and I showed the 2025 Spain catalogue. So
also got Blue Sashkosh.
So yeah, I jumped on Slicey from Lego stream. I picked up some like Lego toys and the Lego brochure for 2025. So
I quite like that. Is it the Grand Prix Lego that they've just?
Yeah.
I don't know if it's replacing that Speed Champion, but some of those kits.
The Formula One, I think he's 70 years old this year. So a lot of things are coming out this year for the 70th anniversary for, I think, Formula One. And I think they've done the last thing like 10 years ago, so they've revamped them and redone the models for this year.
Because we're having a Easter break the new kind of thing. My nephew I took my nephew out yesterday, and he was quite interested in the new Fortnite Lego that's just come out.
Yeah.
Some of it's actually no bad price, to be honest. Because you've seen the big Pele it's like the X-ray one. It's like one side is normal and the other side's all skeleton, and then they've got like the hamburger head thing that looks quite cool.
Weird. What crazy? There you go. Well, basically, if you want to put me on big screen, I'll show up a few things on my Lego Spain haul. So, Mr. Ronaldo.
Let's see.
But we kick it off, so I got quite a bit. One of the reasons I went to Spain and Italy because I absolutely love and adore this series for the last 30 odd years. And because they're now doing the live action, if you're in the UK, if you go to BBC iPlayer, the first season, he's actually up to watch on iPlayer with a 25-minute episode. There's 10 episodes.
Is that the live action Gourmet series?
It's the live action like Gourmet series. Gourmet Legend. So they did the 5-inch, the 3-inch, and I'm hoping we get them over here, Baz, but I'm not holding my breath too much.
Well, usually when stuff goes on to BBC, man, it's 10 times out of 10 we do get them. But
it's been on BBC this week, but the whole first 10 episodes is on the BBC iPlayer. It's all English and everything else. So, but that's from that series we out last year in Italy and Spain. The other I picked from Spain. It's all on my channel. I found the DC Flash movie figures. And literally, I found one of the rare ones, Supergirl.
Oh, nice.
In 3.5-inch style. And then...
Because I think the only Flash figures from that movie that I've seen is like the Titan ones. I've not seen like the...
The only one that's came out over here, Baz, is the Flash, the plane with the Bruce Wayne Batman and the Flash. Mm-hmm. But then they also did the young Barry Allen version when he cuts the Batman suit up as well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
those figures over here kind of thing.
So they're done by Spin Master. And then one other thing, because it's like Baz likes his Transformers, we like the knockoffs and everything else. It was a pretty good one. It was like an armored Megatron in the movie.
To be honest with you, the artwork probably looks better than the actual toy itself, to be honest.
And then he's got, luckily the back's got all the seaweed Wave 2 on and bits. You know, it shows that it's transfer on the side of the box so you don't lose the instructions. But, you know, the rest of my Costco's I was buying Holly's all on my channel. There's a full video at the end of what I picked up, so there you go. Do you want to carry on, Baz, or do you want to do your bit of yours? It's up to you.
No, you just carry on. I'm just trying to come in.
Well,
I'm just looking after the
everyone probably knows the Toy Fair, NEC Toy Fair, just happened Sunday. And I didn't want to buy anything, but I did a load of swaps and trades with a few people I know. So I got the full series of literally all the back of the back site wave.
Oh, the
ugly 90s butt ugly Martians.
I know. I've been looking for. I've got the free aliens, and
That's the 4, 5 I got from the guy.
I didn't realize it
was even brand new.
To be honest, I thought it was just the
Yeah,
aliens.
completely, you know, the Bebop from Turtles, but there you go.
Bebop.
Then, talking about Turtles, 2007, they did the CGI movie, but then the concept of the movie slightly changed. So it was like a new Mutations 2-Face with like a new revamped Rat King.
All right.
And these are like the 3-3-inch figures line.
Oh, I like that Cyceraton. I need to look for that Cyceraton.
So, and the Rat King, they also put him in to 6-inch, so there's that one.
Oh, we also have Mr. Rum.
Well, me and Baz always like show a bit of Power Ranger stuff off and a few bits, and one of our friends was selling his collection off, and he had everyone's best movie in the world, the Power Rangers movie. But I got the Black Ranger sword. I also got the Yellow Ranger sword, exactly the same colour and everything else, which was Target exclusive in America. We don't get in the UK.
The only one of them I've actually seen out here was the Red Ranger one. I didn't realise they did one for each.
We only got red in the UK, Baz. They released all 4 colours or 5 colours in America, and they're all Target exclusives in America. So I got black and yellow off our friend, just something different. So there's that one. We will show weird stuff off. From one of the Disney area series, I completely forgot about her and left at the time. RPM. I got the Full Throttle Rangers.
Oh, nice.
And I got the full set of 5 off our friend. Weirdly enough, I never picked it up back in the day because I think they were like 12 to 15 quid for these. What these are back in the day, and I just never got around to getting them. So I swapped in like a few bits for him. Leicester Vintage Toys. It's weird because it's done by Blue Box, but it's just Perez. It's the other series of Gourmity from the earlier series. And this one's Toby.
Oh, cool.
Which he actually turns into a slobster. So like the slobster and him like amalgamate into one like a Transformer / one. So
yeah,
it's nice to get like a carded version.
Because does the rock guy just turn into a rock or something?
The rock guy, they both turn into their like animal beast, like a walkie beast.
I know they've done one that he turned into like a rock, but that might have been a later series, Dave.
Yeah, those are them. It's only the water one turns into water, the other two, the elements of rock and forest turns into like wildebeests. So
Quite surprised they didn't have the air character on that.
Yeah. And then the guy next to me at the fair had this like bag for £1. So like a Batman Imagine X. A little Thor Odinson figure. But then he also had one of the old clear Gormity figures.
Nice.
And then what reason I picked up the bag other than the Gormity and a few other bits, he had the Iron Man Mark 7 small version.
Oh, nice.
Or like the robot version. So, and then it's not the best toy line in the world because the figures are like khaki wacky. But, you know, there's a couple of reasons I bought this lot off him. But like everyone knows, it's the Peter Pan Hook figures.
Mm-hmm.
Robbie Williams ones. So like those you do bog standard ones, yeah?
Yeah.
Then you had a second version of Hook, which is a bit different. You had one of the Lost Boys. Fortunately, they don't have the weapons, but, you know. One of the hard Lost Boys to find, probably complete, Rufio.
Oh, nice.
But then what I really wanted the most is the last two items, and one is actually the full Hook itself branded pistol.
Oh, cool.
From Hook itself. But then I didn't realise they did one more Lost Boy. He's my favourite one in the whole thing. Little Asian little guy.
Is that the one that rolls up into the ball and then?
But it makes it, like you said, Baz, weirdly enough, he actually rolls into a ball. He actually rolls down and everything. It turns into a ball.
That's cool.
Yeah. It was just unbelievably cool.
Nice.
So that was a big bag of Hook. There is one other item I got for the toy fair, but I'm going to save that for the last 5 minutes of the show.
That's not what it is.
Something unique of collectible that probably Baz has got, but might not have seen the rest of the series or whatever. Just in case people don't stick around, it's called Legends of the Battle Discs. And it's all little mini collector figures, but I'll show it more off in a bit.
All right.
That's coming later. And then just to finish off, I went up to Smith's today and yesterday and got back into the turtle stuff slightly. Mikey goes to school outfit.
It's weird to see. It's weird to see him without his bandana, like.
Yeah, I know. And then everybody's favourite Masters Universe Trapjaw. Look, he's still coming with his comic book, and
I still need to get him like. Try to collect every version I can, but I know there's 2 versions I'll not get because
don't forget to like, comment, subscribe,
Darklycan81
Darklycan81.
up to like 600 quid now, and I think the other one's about 450. The Mondo, is it the Mondo? Is it Mondo, the toy company? They've started getting the Master of the Universe. I do like the Trapjaw for that.
Then, Baz, I got a load of other stuff I'll be going to make sure off in a couple of weeks' time. So there you go. Thanks, Baz.
Oh, well, first thing it's near me, I eventually pulled the trigger on this, Dave. The Soundwave crossover with G.I. Joe. Game was
That is a nice set there.
was closing down, so I got like 50% off on this.
Too dangerous.
Well, I've got the Megatron, eh? And Soundwave's probably one of my favourite Decepticons anyway, so I had to get this one.
Yeah.
We had a toy fair a couple of weeks back here, a local one, and I picked up a few. Majority of this is off with the same guy, but they were all, everything was so cheap, Dave, on his Stallman. So I picked up, I know this is a Pokemon, but I thought it looked quite cool.
That is nice.
I also picked up Spider-Man film as well. And also got a Power Ranger
Cryptoid.
I think the deal, and I don't know if these are worth a lot of money, but I couldn't believe the price of these that you're selling these for, Dave. I couldn't resist, but it's the Mesco Series 1 hero figure. So you got Sylar, you got Sylar, Peter, and I can't even pronounce that guy's name. But he only wanted £8 for the three of them, eh? And more stuff. Film, I got a Fortnite figure, Beast Mode Rhino.
Oh, yeah.
Just like the look at it, just looks goofy as hell.
Yeah.
And then I got a Thanos and a Doctor Strange from the toy box.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, couldn't believe it. And then kind of on the Power Rangers, you also had these for selling these for £2 each. It's the Mystic Force.
Green. You still got his lights, sounds bad.
No, these ones don't have lights and sounds, Dave.
Try the middle, right? Try his bells.
Nah. I've had a quick. I've had actually. I don't think there's actually you can. Oh, you can put batteries in it. I didn't even know you could put batteries in it.
I think it's where the belt is. Your belly button belt. If I can remember rightly.
I'll need to have a wee look because I didn't realise there was batteries in it. So.
No, I've got to tell you, sorry.
As I say, I got green and also got red as well.
Yeah.
Fair enough. I was going to leave red because his outfit is a little bit, but for £2 I couldn't say no. And they come with their weapons as well. And also picked up figure from Turtles 3 movie.
Yep.
I also picked up this guy.
X-Men.
I believe he's an X-Men.
Or he's X-Men.
And then talking about, I picked up a bag of gourmeties there. To me, these are just like modern film and battle beasts, the way some of them are designed, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Also picked up a Lightning Collection figure as well. Fortunately, like, no weapons, but it was cheap. And I also picked up a Warhammer figure as well. I don't know how easy these ones are to actually strip down, because I would love to try and...
They're great because you can paint them yourself. They're like just a grey coat, just the painted ones.
I would love to try and paint that myself, Dave. Oh, and I picked up a wee Doctor Who piggy.
Boo boo.
And I also picked this up as well, because my plan is to try and collect at least one item from each toy line that was ever made. I know it's going to be impossible, but his face is completely gone. But I picked up one of the
Invisibles.
face mold or whatever they're called.
Yeah.
Basically, it's meant to have like a latex face, and then when he's meant to have like a human face, and then when you thing it up, it's meant to suck in. But as you can see, his face is completely gone. But the guy gave me a good deal for it. He wanted a tenner for it, so I managed to get it down to £8. Yeah, I picked up this is when I was away. I picked up a knockoff Vader. Picked up another Doctor Who guy. Picked up another Power Ranger. I picked up a vintage He-Man figure as well.
He's quite good condition actually for his eyeballs. I forgot I actually got him when I was away as well. Found these in a charity shop when I was away. I've already got him complete, but you didn't see these. You didn't see them very often, Dave. Then I picked up some bendy Flintstone figures as well. Oh, sometimes they come in a box set.
So I managed to get Fred. I can't remember what his wife's name again, but I got Pipples. Then I also picked up an alien figure.
That's quite a hard one.
I picked up Broken Neck Guy.
Evil can evil.
I think that's the third or the fourth one that I've managed to find. This guy's a little bit battered, but I also found an old style.
Toy Biz Robin.
Picked up a Jurassic Park dinosaur. I meant to show, man, I've been meaning to show this off for the last month, but I finally found this guy in a charity shop.
That's crazy, that one.
Yeah, he is missing his. He should have like a gauntlet
Big
thing.
green rifle.
I think it turns into like a shield, but that's the only thing it's missing. I think. And the missiles in his weapon, but I'm not too fussed about that. Picked up Joker's daughter.
That's a nice cover. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe.
Picked up Scar, the son of the Hulk. HMV had these in, so I managed to. Now I've got all 4. Just wish they'd done more of the Tekken figures, like.
Right.
Oh, there was another. This was another toy fair hanging that I got that weekend I went, but I was missing Enzo, so now I've got a complete figure set of these guys.
I know the NEC Toy Fair, Baz, the Wave 2 was there. From Guardian and Loose.
I got this as an early birthday present. So I got Captain, is it Brutus?
Really?
It's only a Skeleton Crew character I really wanted for that series.
Yeah.
And I picked this up from Toy Town.
Hey, you look sexy.
I picked up a Transformer from Toy Town as well. What's his name? Lift Ticket. What a name, eh? Lift Ticket. And I finally pulled the trigger on this because it was 50% off.
That is nice. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Also, put in the comments what's your favourite toy you've seen so far, and what will you pick up yourself. Thank you very much. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to Darklycan81.
I did pick up another Transformer.
That's a pizza. Sorry, eating that later.
But it was actually weird because the last I was looking at that was, I think it was like 30 odd quid or something. The last season, I've just went and put that down. So I got that for, as we say, we've got one game left that's still in Sports Direct. So that's where I got him for.
Crazy.
As I say, I'm getting back. I am buying Transformers when I shouldn't be, because Transformers is a very dangerous line for me.
Good.
This is something that Kat would like. So I picked up Mega Godzilla, the 2002 version. There's three in the line, so you've got the 2004 Godzilla, and you've also got minus Godzilla, minus one Godzilla as well.
Yeah, for the new movie that's on Netflix.
I wish I got this from Poundland or Pound World. Can't remember which one we've got left. I wish they had more of these in, Dave. They only had one left. and it was that.
Huh. That is crazy.
It's before Christmas. I got the smaller, you know, the one that comes with like the 2-inch figure.
Yeah.
With the comic, and then they had these in. But that was the only one they had was Robin. So I don't know what other ones they had.
Bring it on, bring it on, bring it on.
Ooh. And I also pulled the trigger on this as well because this was 50% off and all. So it's the weird MODOK.
I've got the original one. I like the original from the 80s.
I've got the Marvel Legends version here, but I have been looking at this for a while, and it's like, do I buy it or do I not kind of thing? But as soon as it went down to 50%, it's like, I'm buying it. Oh. And then I picked up some Indiana Jones figures as well.
3 stickers is better than 1.
To be honest with you, some of these have actually come off the card. Games actually sellotape them all back on, but I know these don't last long on cards. I've seen a lot of
Yeah.
about them, so eventually these will come off card, and I'll find a space on a shelf for them.
Understandable.
And there was one thing I did pick up today. I was in a charity shop, Dave, and I was like, do I buy it or do I leave it? Kind of thing. And I've really got into picking these guys up. But I seen this in a charity shop and I had to buy it.
Well, a pop figure, that's quite cool, isn't it?
Oh yeah. As we said, it's like I had a lot of pops, I went and sold them all, but I know a lot of folk don't like them because of the black eyes, but I think it kind of suits Godzilla.
It does that one quite well. And Perth, any space, you tell that one's a pop, he'll be saying, nah, that's not a pop, that's like a normal spitting image of yourself, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I just seen it sitting on the shelf and I was like, oh, did I buy that or did I leave it? And I was like, had a look what the price was. It's like, I'm buying that. As I say, I think Kat would appreciate this. Like,
You probably get 1,000 DMs in a bit after the streams, like, Bass, you know you like me.
well, I know they've done like the normal size,
yeah,
Godzilla ones. I didn't know they did like the 10-inch version, and I didn't realize they've actually done, you know, the ducks, like the cosplay ducks.
Yeah.
They've actually done one that is dressed up as Godzilla and it's got like a train in his mouth. But that's about like £100 for that. But that
no, it's ridiculous. If you don't get one to come out, they're ridiculous.
It's about the double the size of that though, Dave.
Yeah.
A little bigger than that.
Crazy.
But it's like I say, it's like now I need to try and find a space for him on the shelf.
Easy peasy.
I'll try and hang them for the ceiling. I don't know if it might be a bit heavy. I might eventually have to put stuff on the ceiling. Oh, aye. And the last item. My dad's been getting a lot of stuff for Temu recently. He's kind of turning into like it's like an addiction. So if something we look through it. And this was only like £8. No, it's a knock. It's a
Cameron Rider
knockoff.
build.
Yeah, it's a knockoff kind of thing. But it's like I'm going to take a gamble and get one, Dave, just to see if they actually are worth it or not. Man, it's basically like they've used the same mold as probably the original.
The only thing you're not paying for, Baz, is basically the Bandai logo's not on the front of the box. All the machinations and not at the bottom of the book. That's it.
But man, it feels a little bit cheap, but it's still got all the articulation.
Same, yeah, same.
And it's still got like the original. I want to be very careful because I know it's thingy, but it's still got like the original hands that they all come with the. Not that for man. That's not how bad. I actually thought I had one of my original ones handy, but I don't.
No, you could almost pass it off.
As I say, it's the weird thing about it. Man, you can swap the hands out, but I don't know why they've given them silver hands. But they might come in handy for bits and pieces. But when you can to build the gun up, build the weapon up, and then you can attach the driver, and then you want to attach the shoulder pieces. So I see it for it. It's like I'm going to take a gamble. I know a lot of folk have bought stuff off of Temu. Some of it's been okay, and some of it's been, as soon as I've touched it, it's basically just come up broken their hands. But I thought I would take a gamble on it, Dave. But I might. I'm kind of thinking about getting Dad to order me some more.
What you like?
Oh, they're only like £8, Dave. I mean, it's kind of it's worth it. As I say, there was a couple of other bits I've got, but I've temporarily put them into storage at the minute.
Yeah.
Coming out of space a little bit, but.
Crazy. There you go.
Try and get. Let's see where. Wilma.
Fred Wilma Barney.
Elvis. See, I've been looking at that for a while. I mean, that's been like £28 for probably the last year or so. I thought I would have eventually went and doing because my local game has only had one left, and it's just been sitting there. But as soon as they put 50% on it, I was like, "Can what I'm buying?" As I say, I have the original. I have the Marvel Legends one, and I thought it'd just be kind of nice just to have the two side by side, just to basically have like a piss take kind of thing.
Yeah.
The card backs were terrible on those indies. I did notice on one of them it has been taped up, but I think eventually I'll take them off card because I don't think they're going to last.
Yeah,
I know it's the indies starting to come away, so I think I'm still missing 3 figures for that line. I think I'm missing the normal indie,
Little Kid and Indy's dad.
Is it short round and Indy's dad? But even pricing Indy's dad, it's that figure is mental. I did get to the 6-inch ones as well. I got the Shaw Lassie because that went down to a £5, and then I can't remember. I think it was Romand was the other one.
Okay.
He went down to about £6 or something. So it's like I had some spare money, so I thought I'd treat myself. Those indie figures are cool. Still have my original indies. Just trying to catch up with the chat here. You've got to get the Gentle Giant indie. Awesome, Godzilla. That's what I thought, man. I just could, when I seen that, it's like, I know it's a Funko Pop because with the eyes, but I says, that is cool.
Too cute.
I'm Googling it right now. I've painted a few eyes on figures. See, I would attempt to try and paint eyes on that Godzilla figure, but as I'm still learning, I've not got that skill yet.
Not worth it.
Basically 12-inch versions of the retro. Oh, nice. Pretty cool. They might come. What's that? They had bad prices, really. Oh, nice.
Right.
That is I'm just double checking to make sure. I think that is everything. As I say, there's a couple other bags of just random figures that I picked up from like charity shop sales, but I had to put some stuff away because it was just getting. As you know me, is that once you start seeing deals and bar, it's like sometimes I can't walk away from it.
I know what you mean.
It's sometimes it can get a little bit overwhelming with certain stuff. But I think the last month or so, I think I've done well with what I've picked up. Some random bits, some weird bits like the day. I wasn't expecting to go into that charity shop because that charity shop never has anything decent in. It does have toys in, but it's mostly like Titan, like the Marvel Titan figures and DC Titan figures and all that. But when I seen that pot, I was like, do I buy that or do I leave it? And I say, I'm going to see what the price is. And it was like, all right, I can't believe they're selling it for that. I thought it would be a little bit more. Because even their Titan figures are about £4 or £5.
Well, back before we obviously finish up in bits and pieces, you want to put me on the big screen again? I'll explain this last thing I picked up. Well, 2011, Spain are always known to doing plastic vinyl figures. And I've got a load of these figures around the house when I've been to Spain. Even in the UK, I think I've picked them up. And they're literally called Hero Legend of the Battle Disc. And literally, I didn't realise they did the brochure, the comic book. But I've got like the toys and a few other bits and that sort of stuff.
The cover looks a little bit familiar, but I'm just...
It's basically, you'll notice the figures in the bit badge when I get to it. It's 4 different clans, like the Gormities and that sort of stuff, the 4 different planets, elements and bits and pieces. That's like your guide map and everything, your play map and everything else. It's like based off because every clan and character comes with like a shooter disc with his thing gun.
Right.
You get a sticker as well to pay a battle thing. But every like little creature and every little thing comes with a creature.
All right. Can you reason those Invisimals?
It does probably. It's cross between Invisimals / Bakugan / Gormiti. Each clan has got his own leader itself, which is that guy for one of the clans. His main character is like a like a space bunny with his hammer.
Space bunny.
You know, they all come with discs as well, and it's like weirdly different characters. You know, you got it's almost like a Digimon series as well, like a
I
purple.
don't know.
You know, little shark dude.
Oh, I like him. He's cool.
You know, everyone's got its own little. That's one of the main characters as well. So I saw a friend had it on his store, and I thought I know I've got some of the figures, but I never realised they came with like the books, the comic books. You know, each clan's got its own thing, and then you got the 40-piece checklist at the back.
Oh, nice.
You know, it's done in 2011 by Magic Box Inc. So I had the figures before, but I never had the books or the discs and a few bits. So it's
It's
like
always the same
Spain
when
and
you.
Europe's
It's always the
known
same when
for
you'll pick
the
up
little
some
vinyl
random.
figures.
You'll pick up some random bits, but it's like you're just picking them up because it's like, you know what, they'll fit in with my little minifigures.
I've
And
got loads of these already. I picked them up from Spain, and I think I picked them up in the UK once.
like if you come
Yeah,
across
but I
that
didn't realise it was like they came with
or a toy fair, you wouldn't know what that was. You'd be like, what is that kind of thing?
yeah.
But you'd pick it up because
You know, I
it's
got a
like
load of the discs. You know, every figure comes with like a sticker card, and you know, I'm just glad to something completely different and random. Well, I had the figures and bits before, like you know, there's a different checklist. How to how they all come in different things and shooters, like some of the rules and regulations. If you want to, there's like a game as well with it.
I was going to say it kind of getting off like because it's like a shooter kind of style game. It's kind of getting off Battlegun vibes a
It's
little
about
bit.
3 or 4 different things into one. You
Yeah,
know, there's different with the checklist and everything else. I thought I can't miss up for like you
no,
know, because I've got some of the figures. I'm like, no, I can put the. It's just something that people might not have seen, but like you say, basically, it's 3 or 4 elements into one.
yeah.
You know, there's the cartoon strip in here. There's all sorts of stuff, and you know, I'd never thought I did the book, and I thought, I see now my friend's still next to me. I'm like, yeah, that'll do because I know I've got some of it already. So there you go. Something you might not have seen before, something different, but you might have seen in the charity shops those little mini figures, the
Yeah.
plastic figures.
It's
That's the other
always
thing I
something
picked up
you
from
look out for.
what is that?
Yeah, as you say, you always, especially with charity shops, the way that they do stuff now, and majority of charity shops now, they just bag random figures up or whatever. And it could be something in that, and it's like, wait a minute, I recognise that, but what's that for? Or that little figure looks
Familiar.
cool. And he's like, you know what, that would look nice in like your bits and your odds ends from in shelf if you've got one, just with
Yeah.
random bits on it. Because I've done that in the past. When I've picked bits and pieces up, and it's like, I don't know what this is, but I like the look of this figure or thingy, and you end up buying it. It's just like these. I got a few of these from in last year. And I
Yeah.
just like the look of them. Just little, I don't know what they were meant to be, but they're all Spider-Man related kind of things. I've got that one. I think that's meant to be. It's like a Venom
Yes, the
card.
Venom does.
And you got like the Iron Man, or I think that's the Hulkbuster. I'm not too sure. I got that one. I picked that one up. And then there was also that one as well.
It's cute.
Because I picked these up at the same time. Like a Deadpool Panda Bear. So I got that one.
Right.
And also got the red one as well.
Nice.
Oh, there was one thing I did, but I actually forgot about him.
Crazy.
I seen, as you see, I seen those little squishy things. They were just in a random bag.
Yeah.
And I was like, I can't remember. I think it was like, is it 50 pence for the bag or £1 for the bag? I can't remember. And I just picked them up. I thought they were solid things. I didn't realize they were
Squishies.
there was like squishies or hollow fucking. I think there was meant, if I remember correctly, when I looked them up, I think you're meant to have like a little mini figure, and it's meant to have slime in it, but there was no mini figures, so I didn't bother. But
well, before we get Buzz, I hope you have a good weekend next weekend and everything else goes okay for your
I did forget to show something off.
adventures.
One last item before we go, but what was here?
Weird.
Dave introduced me to a little mini series on YouTube, but I picked this up before he introduced me to it. You know, I'm a big fan of this certain character, Dave. I couldn't resist it, so I ended up picking up. No, I picked up my first Joker this year.
And Mech Suit
Joker. I just realised that I knew there was something else I was meant to show off.
And just to let you guys, there is a mini series on YouTube called Metal Force. It's an 8-part saga, quite a good, interesting DC universe.
Yeah, it's quite interesting and a bit weird. But no, I've seen that, and it's like they've got the Batman. There's a Batman. There's a Joker. They've done other packs for like a tenner that you can get Lex Luthor, Batman, Superman, and Brainiac. There have actually.
Yeah, because I saw the big Brainiac 2 weeks ago.
Wave 2's kind of been roughly thingy. You're meant to get Wonder Woman, Flash, Gorilla Grog, and Green Lantern. They're the ones that are meant to be coming out.
Yeah.
They're all black too, but you can kind of, with the silhouettes, you can kind of tell who they are.
Yeah.
The only one I wasn't too sure about was the Gorilla Grog, but because he's in the cartoon, it's like he has to be the next from the next character.
And he explains the series, he explains the whole lot in the mini series. It's only 20 minutes an episode, and there's only 5 episodes.
Oh, I mean, it's not a long thing. It's just kind of introducing and how the
I think they're about 8 minutes an episode, I think.
Well, basically, Lex Luthor found the tech, and then Batman had the tech as well, so he bought everybody some sort of. Superman doesn't really need a mech suit, but he's got like a new costume kind of thing.
Yeah.
Wonder Woman's the same. She's kind of got like an armored costume.
It's like the Flash has just got a bit more body armor and normal. And that's a bit,
Same with like Green Lantern, and it's just kind of like his normal suit, but a little bit more armored.
Right.
It's like Batman's got like a proper mech suit. That it does look kind of cool. I mean, even Brainiac. I mean, Brainiac doesn't need a mech suit, but his upgrade looks cool as well.
Right.
But before we go, I would like to say thank you to everybody that popped in tonight. I appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed some of the stuff that me and Dave has picked up over the last couple of months. As I say, I'm away next week, so I will not be back until probably the
May.
I'm trying to work it. I think May. I think it's the 1st, so we'll probably not be back until the live stream will not be back until the 1st of May. I think that's the
First, we had the 125th episode of like something special. 90% about the whole thing about toys. So there you go. Something different.
As I say, I do apologise that we've not been able to get to do this as often as we're hanging, but it's just work for my side. Work's just been a bit of a killer at the minute. Just been really busy, so they've been putting a monetary overtime.
I've got a load of things on in the next couple of weeks and a few other bits as well. So
we'll picks up nice chill.
Baz will be back. Don't worry. Baz will be back when he's so handsome face. Maybe a year older next time you see him.
Yeah, I might have to show the jumpy.
The extra grey hairs up with the beard. It's a long grey beard. You know.
I might have to show off the truck. Might have to hire a truck for next weekend. As I say, going to this toy fair, and then going to go to the boot sale on the Sunday. It's basically in the same place, Dave.
Well, I hope it all goes well, Baz. Enjoy yourself.
Say, you can go to a toy fair and only pick up one item.
Yeah.
You don't know, because the one that I'm going to was cancelled, and then 4 hours later, the actual owners of the building kind of took it over. So I was like, oh, right, it's still on, kind of thing. So even though I went to it last year was really good. My nephew enjoyed it, blah, blah, blah. Not have my nephew this year, so I'll just be myself, kind of thing. But you don't know, because it's a new, save me pennies. Because it's a kind of a new venue, we don't know what dealers are going to be there.
Always expected and unexpected, that's what I always say.
All I'm saying is that I've got one item on the wish list. I'm hoping I can either find it on the Saturday or the Sunday.
Is that a Harley Quinn girl for your personal life, or?
No, maybe that as well. But there's one Star Wars figure I've been wanting for ages, and I have seen it a few times, and I've had the schoolboy error thinking it was broken and walked away from it, not realizing that no, it isn't broken, like an idiot that I am.
Right, not saying.
I've always all the Star Wars stuff that we had as a kid. I never had a Rancor, Dave, and I want a Rancor for the collection. I don't care if it's.
You got one. You got the mini one. It counts. The mini one counts. I'm sorry.
I do. I actually do have a. He's not actually on the shelf, is he? No, he's not. I do actually have a mini Rancor.
That counts. You didn't say what size.
It's from the.
It's like any Harley Quinn. It doesn't make what size it is. It's all expensive. It works.
I want a proper Rancor.
Fully grown one.
I'm hoping.
Okay.
I'm hoping I can find one next week. Hopefully, I'm hoping anyway. It'd be nice to come across one, but I'm not building my hopes up for it. But it'd be nice, as you say, it'd be nice just to find something that you've been looking for a while.
Crazy. Well, thank you. That's what you think. Yeah, don't worry.
But as I say, everybody have a nice Easter. I believe Cat and Rum are doing their battle tomorrow, I think.
There's probably loads on over the Easter weekend. Mate, I'll be watching probably the new WrestleMania weekend this weekend. I think maybe the Japan Star Wars celebration is on soon. And other little bits is on this weekend. So, guys, stay safe, keep well. hope the toys happy to join us. We'll probably Baz will be back in 2 weeks' time. We're a year old as well, so chop. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you very much for me.
No worries. Catch you all later.
There you go.